Here's my morning spy bait bite. Never seems to quite want to be the quarry that I'm after, but I get a fish pretty quick. Pretty bluegill. Welcome aboard. We're after bass though. Now that is the way I want to hook them. That is the way that hook needs to be every time if we can manage it, but we can see it. That's an important place for it to be. I was Texas rigging last time. This time I went back to the open hook, but upsized. I upsized the hook size, got a little bigger bite on it, and first bass of the day was not going anywhere. I haven't even used my pliers to get it out. Awesome start. Here we go. Come here. Open wide. Oh, there goes that hook, man. I got lucky that time. It was there, but I just shifted it out a little bit. Guys, I'm trying to do something different. I swear I am. I got standing timber behind me. One of my little spots over here where I love to pluck out a couple of these beauties with some shaky heads or some Texas rigs, but it's not happening. I mean, I'm telling you, this lake is ultra clear, ultra pressured. All my videos are showing, especially this summer, the drop shot going to town, and that's what I did. I came off this little point, there's a weed edge, and that's pretty much the gig. So there's number two, again, drop shot, open hook. I think I'm up to about a little number one hook on that, a little bigger size versus the Texas rig, and there's number two. And we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm going to get these little ones and quick try and save my robo worm. I got a out in the middle of nowhere weed line out here. I remembered. Found this fish on a crankbait a couple years ago, and got the first cast on it. So there's some fish on it. Jeez, I'll tell you. Even those dinks challenge themselves to stay buttoned. Guys, I'm telling you right now, it's been a tough bite. And I made one move. I made one decision. I went back to everything I was doing that I hated the past, I don't know how many times out when I was losing fish and breaking fish off. Look at that hook. That is a number 4 drop shot hook. And that is 5-pound test fluorocarbon. And that is what I came up with after a couple hours of not even a dink. And that was literally within the past 4 casts of just changing up, going from 7-pound test and a number 1 open hook to a number 4 open hook and 5-pound test. And that is what it takes sometimes when it is tough and it is calm and it is slick, clear, pressured. That's the kind of fish you can catch when you drop down in bait size. I went from 6-inch robo worm straight tail to a 4.5 morning dawn, and there we go. I am so psyched. I'm so glad I made that move. It was a challenge to do it, knowing I might break one off or lose it, but not when you catch them like that. Okay, let's see if we can find another one. All right, let me go get this fish. I love you, bye. That might be the first time I've been talking to the wife when I hooked up with a bass. On video, that is. Pretty nice one, too. Same deal, guys. I'm telling you right now. It's only been 3 casts since that last one. With my light line, light hook, drop shot set up. And he's hooked real good, so should be able to get him in. Would you look at that? I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of controversy in my own mind. Yeah, the hook just came out, but you got him in the boat. Whether or not I'm going Texas rig, whether or not I'm going open hook, whether I'm going tiny hook, whether I'm going bigger hook. And today I had to go smaller hook, smaller line, smaller bait, and the bite's picking up. So let's see how we can do, and if we get a couple more like this, I'm pretty much convinced in the change up. They're still managing to stay buttoned. If I can hold on to them. Alright, we've gone down in size, but we've got fish in the boat. And he wrapped himself all up. Alright, that's three fish. Open hook, tiny line, and what I forgot to show you guys is that I even went high tech and decided to go away from the classic cylinder lead drop shot and went and dug up some of my tungsten. That's my 1/8 teardrop tungsten. So I'm feeling everything. I'm full-blown ultra finesse right now, and it's working. Those little guys sure know how to make an appearance, I'll tell you. Those little hooks sure know how to let them go. Well guys, I hate to end on a dinky note, but the August heat and humidity in the mid-Atlantic is back, and I am roasting out here. So I'm going to call it a day on that little guy. And thank you guys for joining me, and thank you guys as always for subscribing. And today was a finesse day starting out, and then it turned into an ultra finesse day to end. Here comes a little prop for you guys to show you how this all went down. Started out with my 7-pound test, cylinder style 3/16 ounce lead drop shot, and my number 1 drop shot hook, and the 6-inch straight tail robo worm in a morning dawn. So that was my first setup of the day. limited bites, small bites, didn't get the big bite, and I decided to jump down. Shouldn't say jump down. I moved down to the itty bitty little number 4, itty bitty little split shot drop shot hook by Gamakatsu. 5-pound test, guys. Hair thin and a little teardrop 1/8 ounce tungsten. So I had to go all the way down to that little rig right there with the worry of maybe losing a fish or two to hopefully get myself 1 or 2 extra bites, and I sure did. So we went from finesse to mega finesse, and it worked out really good. So again, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll be out here again soon enough. Hopefully this heat will calm down here in the next couple weeks, but it's August, it's to be expected. So until we meet again, over and out.